My name is Colin Baker, or you might know me as the Sixth Doctor from, as you will already have guessed, Doctor Who. And as ever, it is my honour to welcome you into the TARDIS. I've played the Doctor on television, on stage in The Ultimate Adventure, and of course in the wonderfully produced audio drama adventures made by Big Finish Productions. And if you're looking for fresh, exciting episodes of your favourite Time Lord in his and her many incarnations, then you're in the right place, because that's what we are here to showcase. Doctor Who audio drama from Big Finish. Now, because you've been listening and paying attention, you know the drill by now, but it's worth saying that the cast from the TV episodes are the cast in these wonderful audio adventures as well. And have we got some quality episodes lined up for you? So, in our last episode, we left things on an almighty cliffhanger, so we'd better get back to it as we revisit the era of the First Doctor, with a twist, as David Bradley steps into the TARDIS as the Doctor, along with Claudia Grant as Susan, Gemma Powell as Barbara, and Jamie Glover as Ian Chesterton. Here's a taste of things to come.
From Big Finish Productions, The First Doctor Adventures, Volume 1.
I can hear fighting. In the street. I'm not sure we should...
Earth, yes. This time, most definitely Earth.
Get off me! Susan!
Unhand her, sir!
Back off! All of you, just back off!
Kid, put the girl down.
Like your friend. I stood in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You need to get us some food.
Why should I help you?
Because I'll hurt you if you don't.
The storm has begun. Hundreds will die. And if we're not out of here soon, we may be among them.
Hero, dear.
Well, I suppose we'll just have to go and take a look.
Are we quite sure it's safe?
Are we ever?
Big Finish. We love stories.
Coming up, a chilly reception for the TARDIS crew as they face the gangs of New York in the late 19th century. And just what did the Doctor do to get himself locked up in a police cell? And a storm is brewing, and it's Barbara, not the Doctor, who recognises the danger from the date, 12th of March, 1888. I'll be back afterwards with a look behind the scenes of the episode, so see you in a bit. But now, grab some warm clothing and settle back for part 1 of The Great White Hurricane. Not sure about you, but the wonderful sound design by Howard Carter really did chill me to the bone. And there's worse to come. So let's take a step into the warmth of the studio for a look behind the scenes and hear from director Nick Briggs, yes, the actual Nick Briggs, and producer David Richardson. And yes, the actual David Richardson too.
Hello, I'm Nick Briggs, and I'm the director of The First Doctor Adventures. As all Doctor Who fans know, the First Doctor era was known for its purely historical stories, as they're known in fan parlance, in my parlance, pure historicals, meaning there's no science fiction thing. It's just people trapped in this alien world called the past. And Guy Adams, I think, selected the idea of the Great White Hurricane, scanning through history for, an interesting event. I like to entertain the theory that there are many bits of Earth's history that the Doctor visits where nothing in particular happens, but we just don't get to hear or see those adventures. We get to hear the ones where pivotal things happen, and the fact that they arrive at this terrible, terrible time and are entirely trapped by circumstance. And it's very much in the spirit of all the old stories. And really, for many years, Doctor Who was all about them visiting places, and the main problem was they just couldn't get back to the TARDIS. And the whole story is about them just trying to get away, not particularly trying to do good or solve anything, just trying to get out of there with their lives intact. This setting is something that had never been done in the TV series. The past is an alien world, all the assumptions, all the social values are different, and it's really just the same as them going to an alien planet.
Hello, I'm David Richardson. I'm the producer of The First Doctor Adventures. I loved Guy's pitch for The Great White Hurricane, and I loved the script. So lovely just to do an historical drama where the only sci-fi elements of the script are the fact that the Doctor and his team have arrived in this place on their space and time ship. From that point onwards, they're just trapped in a very human disaster.
And the important thing to stress about this is that they do a fantastic job and they play the characters really well, but they're not doing impersonations. They're not replacements for those original actors, or indeed for the surviving original actors who we will continue to work with. I think some people worried about that. What we're exploring is another avenue here, and I don't think it would be fair or stylistically right to mix and match between the original cast and this new sort of alternative cast. I think, you do one or the other, and we will be doing both. But what they do, they sort of start from scratch with the characters. Dave and Jamie and Claudia and Gemma, they are reinterpreting those characters as written by our great writers who've, taken their inspiration from the original TV series. And it's very much in the style of the original TV series. We've not tried to soup it up and make it like a sort of 21st century version of First Doctor Adventures.
It's been just the loveliest thing to work on. I thought I was going to enjoy doing it. I didn't know how much I was going to absolutely love doing it. They are 4 really special people, actually, this team. It's clear that they got on so well when they were making An Adventure in Space and Time, and that sense of camaraderie really came through in the recordings. But they were just nice to spend time with and talk to, so that not only were they doing really fantastic work in the recording studio, they were great chums to hang out with, really. We had great conversations, and we did quite a long recording on it. There was 8 days in total, and when it came to the end of it, I was kind of sad, really, because it had all come to the end and we'd had a nice time together.
I've met David Bradley many times now at various events, including the recording of that scene with the lovely Jodie when we sat on that pinnacle of rock being weird a couple of years ago. And David was there as well. And he is one of those actors I've always admired and would love to work with, because he's such a kind of quiet, self-effacing man. He's not one to go, here I am, look at me. He merges into the background like very many brilliant character actors. And he's such a lovely chap. So I hope I get a chance to work with the First Doctor, as played by David. What's it like to work with actors who are friends, I've been asked. Well, it's perfect, of course, because the shorthand is over. When you meet a total stranger on a set and you have to play a scene with them, on the assumption that usually you know that person and have interacted with them before, there is a hurdle to overcome. But if you know somebody well and they're a friend, you've got the shorthand already. So it's great to work with them. Can our intrepid time travellers find each other and escape the oncoming storm? Find out next time as you come with me into the TARDIS. Now, don't forget that Doctor Who, the worlds of Doctor Who, and more besides, live on at the new and improved Big Finish website, bigfinish.com. So be sure to visit. You've been listening to Into the TARDIS, hosted by me, Colin Baker, and produced by Ian Meadows. Supervising producer was Lizzie Worsdale, and executive producers are Nicholas Briggs and Jason Haig-Ellery.